So, hello there everyone and welcome, it is Niren here, and today it is time for yet another FIFA 17 experiment here on this channel. And today, we've got a pretty relevant one. It's that time of the year as far as FIFA 17, or as far as FIFA generally speaking, is concerned, and you Ultimate Team fans will know what I'm talking about. Team of the season time really has arrived, and for us career mode guys, it's a little bit of a difficult period because everyone's sort of enjoying the team, enjoying Team of the Season, opening packs, spending loads of time on Ultimate Team, and the whole career mode side sort of gets neglected. The game mode, the YouTubers, it's an unfortunate time of the year, shall we say, for career mode YouTubers, generally speaking anyway. But I've decided, you know what, bun it, we're going to try and merge the two together today. So for this experiment, we're going to be seeing what happens when all of the respective Team of the Season sides play in one league. Now there's 15 specific Team of the Seasons, and they're all 23-man squads. So obviously, for those that somehow don't know, Team of the Season basically is in that specific league. The players who played the best across the league season get a special card, and it's ridiculously high rated in comparison to the original. So we've got the likes of the La Liga Team of the Season, the EPL Team of the Season, Serie A Team of the Season, all of them apart from the most consistent, because the most consistent featured players who were in other Team of the Season, or other leagues for Team of the Season, and it just got too confusing and they wouldn't have had enough players, and so we've ignored them. The most consistent isn't present, but all of the other ones are. In the background, you'll have been seeing the squads for each of the leagues. So the likes of Ligue 1, the likes of EPL, Serie A, the La Liga, all of that sort of stuff. And obviously you'll be able to see which ones are stronger and which ones are maybe quite weak. They're all pretty good, realistically, because at the end of the day, they are the best players from their respective leagues. They're all going to be pretty good sides. But the ones really that are the main ones, there's 4 5-star sides, and that is the Serie A side, the La Liga side, the EPL side, and also the Bundesliga side as well. So those are the 4 5-star teams. And just as a general, the teams that are representing them are the champions from those respective leagues, just to make it a little bit easier. So Chelsea represent the EPL Team of the Season, Juventus represent the Serie A Team of the Season, and etc, etc. The only slight difference is that Shakhtar Donetsk represent the rest of the world Team of the Season, because they're the best team in the rest of the world category on this game. So that's the only one maybe that makes slightly less sense than the others. Anyway, if you want to see the Team of the Seasons in more depth, there'll be a link in the description that takes you to the EA page that has all of them listed, so you can see the entire 23-man squad rather than the starting 11 that I've shown you in this video so far. And if you're going to enjoy this video, then make sure to slap a like on it, subscribe if you're new to the channel, and all of that good stuff as well. Now, if you're new to the channel and you've not seen any of my experiments before, then this is what we're going to get down and dirty and do. 15 teams, which means I think there's going to be 28 games across the league season. What we'll do is we'll sim to the halfway point, see how things are going, and sort of analyse stuff, and then we'll go to the end of the season and see what the result of this experiment is, and who wins Tots Ting, the competition, and then we'll take a look at the top scorers and the team of the competition and all of that stuff as well. But I want you guys to leave your predictions. Who do you think is going to win? Which Team of the Season team do you think is going to win Tots Ting? There's a lot of alliteration there, and I really enjoy it. But regardless of that, we're going to sim to the halfway stage of the season and see what is going down. So here we are at the halfway stage of the experiment, and this is how the league is looking after 14 games. And I'm not gonna lie, it's kind of surprising. I think a lot of you realistically will have expected the La Liga Team of the Season to win. Let's be frank here, they've got Messi, Ronaldo, Suarez and Neymar. The top 4 best players on the entire game are in that team, and the rest of the team isn't too shabby either. But it's actually the Premier League Team of the Season that's winning. I mean, probably the second best, realistically. But the Spanish Team of the Season, or otherwise known as Real Madrid in this experiment, are doing really badly, down in only 5th place. But yeah, EPL Team of the Season are top at the moment by 7 points on 35 at the halfway stage, ahead of the Bundesliga Team of the Season, interestingly. So the likes of obviously Lewandowski, Neuer, Lahm, Hummels, Aubameyang, and then also the sort of under the guys that have jumped onto the radar like Naby Keita and Emil Forsberg doing bits in that team. Portuguese team of the season up in third, and the Dutch team of the season, the Eredivisie, up in P4. So those two are probably overachieving quite a lot. They're not even 5-star teams. They're doing a really good job. Fifth place, as I mentioned, is the La Liga side on 22 points only, so the La Liga Tots needs to pick its game up. Same for the Italian team of the season, down in P6 and level on points. French team of the season is in P7 with the Russian team of the season in P8. Then it's Mexico and Belgium rounding out the top 10, basically where you would expect them to be, quite frankly. Rest of the world is in P11 ahead of Argentina and Saudi Arabia. Turkey in 14th. They're actually a 4.5-star team, so they should be doing way better than that. And the Football League team of the season is down at the bottom with only 1 win and only 6 points to their name. So yeah, pretty interesting first half of the season. Would definitely expect it to be between Premier League, German League, or the Bundesliga obviously, and La Liga, but to see La Liga down in 5th is quite a surprise, and for the EPL to be 7 points clear of everyone else is pretty shocking as well. We're now though going to sim to the end of the season, and we're going to see whether any of your predictions were right in the comment section, and we're going to see whether the EPL can hold on to their lead. So here we are, the end of the season has arrived, and it is all change in fairness at the top of the table. The EPL have bottled it, quite frankly. The Premier League have utterly bottled it at the end of the season. The 7-point gap that they had after 14 games has been devoured by the Bundesliga have won. I mean, I'm sure a few people will have predicted it, but they weren't exactly first choice, and they've done it. They've somehow done it. They've scored 63 points across the season. The EPL team of the season only in second place, despite having a commanding lead at the halfway stage. They finish on 62 points after, yeah, basically completely bottling it. The Spanish team of the season, let's not beat around the bush. They've underachieved massively, but at least they've recovered to P3 rather than the P5 they were in at the halfway stage, I do believe. So 53 points for them, actually tied with the French team of the season, 1 point ahead of the Italian team of the season, and then another point back to the Portuguese team of the season. So it was very close between third and 6th between those 4 leagues. The Eredivisie did slip away to a very, very lonely P7 actually, 9 points behind 6th and 9 points ahead of 8th. So Shakhtar Donetsk, or the rest of the world team of the season, were 8th, ahead of the Mexican team of the season and Russian team of the season. Moving away from Europe again, we've got the Argentinian team of the season in P11, ahead of the Belgian Pro League team of the season. Then it's the Saudi Tots, the Turkish Tots, and the League of the Football League team of the season. I can't believe I actually forgot the name. The Football League team of the season propping up the table with 12 points. They only got 6 points in the first half of the season, and they only got 6 points in the second half of the season. Literally an identical record. Only 1 win and 3 draws again in the second half of the season. So basically they're just terrible in comparison to everyone else. Although I think they have the same rating as the Saudi teams. They've just not really got it together, unfortunately, with the likes of John Joe Shelby, Dwight Gale, Anthony Knockaert, etc. But it is the Bundesliga team of the season that has come out on top in Tots Ting after the Premier League have bottled it, with La Liga in third and the French Ligue 1 team of the season rounding out the top 4. So a good job from those. We're now though going to take a little look at the player of the competition and team of the competition and all that sort of stuff, and the player stats generally. Here's your top scorers then, and with 18 goals, it is the Dutchman Arjen Robben of Bayern Munich who takes the golden boot ahead of Egerio Alea from Feyenoord. Does he play for Feyenoord? I think he does actually play for Feyenoord in real life, but he's in the Eredivisie team of the season is what you should, is the main thing there. Alexander Lacazette as well from Ligue 1 Tots getting 14 goals, with Dybala and Acuna from the Argentinian Tots getting 12 apiece. We've got Lamar and Al Sommer with 11, Hamšík, Edinson Cavani and Alexis Sanchez from the EPL team of the season rounding out the top 10. Lionel Messi there in 11th, that looks really weird seeing him with Real Madrid next to him, but he got 8 goals across the season, along with Hani from the Belgian team of the season, Paredes from the rest of the world team of the season, and then Pizzi and Lozano from the Mexican team of the season, and there you can see the rest as well. Some big names, obviously the likes of Cristiano Ronaldo there down at the bottom, Lewandowski getting 7 goals, as well as Florian Thauvin, Ferreira Carrasco and Emil Forsberg. On to assists, and it's the striker from the Portuguese team of the season, Jonas, or he's Brazilian actually, but he is of course a Benfica player and did get into that Portuguese team of the season. He is joint top of the assist list with Edinson Cavani from the Ligue 1 team of the season, and Artem Zhuba is propped there in P3. We've got Lionel Messi and Isco both from the La Liga team of the season in 4th and 5th, tied with the likes of Mo Salah, Bernardo Silva, I'm going to assume, rather than Thiago Silva, and Martinez from the Argentinian team of the season. And then we've got Cristiano Ronaldo and Marco Fabian, as well as Lewandowski there on 4. And you'll be able to see the rest of the guys as well. The likes of Quaresma, Egerio Elia again, Alejandro Gomez from Atalanta, but playing, of course, in the Serie A team of the season. And the likes of Christian Eriksen and Marcos Alonso there down at the bottom. And then finally, clean sheets, and it's no surprise to see the best goalkeeper on the game at the top of this list. 92 rated Bayern Munich and Bundesliga team of the season representative Manuel Neuer with 10 clean sheets. We've got Jones, Brad Jones, the Eredivisie team of the season goalkeeper with 9, and Iker Casillas with 7. Then it's Belanov from the Russian team of the season, as well as De Gea and Hugo Lloris, both from the EPL team of the season, getting 6 and 5 respectively, ahead of Andujar, Jan Oblak, Gianluigi Buffon and Armani from the rest of the world team of the season, rounding out the top 10. And once again, you can see the rest of the guys there down at the bottom. So that basically brings to an end Tots Ting, the team of the season experiment, which team of the season would win in a league format, and we've proven that it's the Bundesliga of all of the leagues, not La Liga, not EPL as you would maybe expect, but it is the Bundesliga that come out on top. In the background you can see the team of the competition. We've got Jan Oblak from the La Liga Tots, then we've got Marcos Alonso and Jan Vertonghen both from the EPL, Navas from the Russian team of the season, and Philipp Lahm, of course, from the Bundesliga. Egerio Elia, Raja Nainggolan, I believe is which Pereira is that? Is that Mateus Pereira? I'm not entirely sure. I don't know which Pereira that is. And Andre Santos from the Portuguese team of the season. And then the strikers are Paulo Dybala and Nikolai Jurgensen as well from the Eredivisie team of the season. But that basically wraps things up. You can see that Edinson Cavani was the player of the competition as well from Ligue 1. But I hope you've enjoyed this experiment. If you did, then make sure to slap a like on the video and subscribe if you are new to the channel. Make sure to leave some more suggestions for experiments you would like to see in the future in the comment section as well. I am open to anything. My ears are completely open towards your ideas. And you can also follow me on Twitter as well these days. My handle will be on the screen. It is @theofficialfng, and links to it are in the description. But Tots Ting is over, and the Bundesliga has come out on top from the EPL and La Liga. I'm sure some of you guys will have predicted right, but I'm sure a lot of you will have got that one wrong, as did I. I was fully expecting La Liga to run away with it, but Bundesliga providing a little bit of a shock, a little bit of a surprise, and they come out on top with their team of the season. But that is it from me. It has been a pleasure ranting at you guys today. Have a wonderful day, enjoy yourselves, and goodbye.
Come to the vape looking like gold medalist with Kurt Angle boots on. And I don't wear the boot on, but they got normal shoes on. Get a like, yo, with the shoe from. Get them to the yo, Uncle Jar. I ain't got a flex on no one. I'm the original Don. Come to the vape looking like gold medalist with Kurt Angle